In my last video, I thanked John from Grand Haven in Michigan for sending me some historic photos of Aschaffenburg taken by him while he was there on duty in 1955 and 56. And I thought it would be fun and interesting to revisit those places and try to recreate those photos. A lot has changed in the 60 years since these photos were taken. Back then, Germany was still rebuilding after the Second World War, and there were far fewer cars around. Still, I was able to work out where the pictures were taken from. The first one, though, was a little tricky, and I needed the help of my wife, who grew up here, to identify it. The camera is looking up Herstallstraße, the main shopping street. The first thing you notice is that the building on the left is no longer there. It has since been replaced by this. The building on the right is Berhard's department store, which moved to a new shopping centre in the 1970s and has since closed down. I'm pretty sure that the building there now is the same building, but the facade has been changed beyond all recognition. This next one is easy to identify. It's the Collegiate Church. The problem is I'm not exactly sure where the photo was taken from. I think this must be the old town hall. It does seem to be in roughly the right place. But I'm surprised to see it still standing in that photo because only 3 years later it was replaced by this. Also, I think John must have been standing on an empty lot that has since been built on. This looks like the fountain, which has since been restored. Assuming that it wasn't also moved, I reckon John must have been standing where this building now is. The best I could do was to stand next to it to get a similar view. This is the Hotel Builderman, which is still a hotel and is still called the Builderman. If you're interested, their website says that rooms start at €74 a night. Obviously, the facade has been repainted in smart, modern colours, but there have been some other more subtle changes as well. This looks like a driveway into a courtyard, but is now the main entrance to the hotel. And if you look closely, you can also see that the building has been extended. Finally, the castle, Schloss Johannesburg. Now, John writes that in 1989 he revisited Aschaffenburg to find the castle lovingly restored. Ironically, there is at this moment restoration work going on, so part of the castle is under scaffolding. It was built as a residence for the Prince Bishops of Mainz, and as regulars to my videos should know by now, the symbol of the six-spoked wheel is a dead giveaway. It's one of the most important Renaissance buildings in Germany and today houses some museums and an art gallery. So once again, a big thank you to John. This was a fun video to make. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not send me a postcard? Here's the address. Or visit Rewboss.com, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my blog.